This is the recording of setting up your gradebook for the 2016-17 school year. When you log into Skyward Student, you will see Teacher Access, and you click on it, and you will see your Access has My Gradebook. You want to click here. When you do so, you'll see the classes listed that you will be teaching. You have to weight each class, so you'll have to open up each gradebook. Once you're in your gradebook, you're going to click on Categories. You'll then see a screen that will have Change Score Method. You click on that because at this point you're going to have to make a decision. Are you going to use total points to calculate grades for the year? Base grades on percents assigned to the categories, and this is done for the whole year. Or you want to grade base grades on percents assigned to categories by grade period. Some teachers use this because they may add a category and change the weightings as the year goes on. If you're doing it by term, you're going to have to do it for each term and click here to modify percentages. Again, maybe at the beginning of the year you may weight a notebook less than later in the year, so your percentages may change, but they have to add up each term to 100%. Once you've done that, you click Save. I suggest you weight them all at the beginning of the year. Too often teachers forget to weight them later on in the year once the terms have closed, which creates a huge issue. This is an example of how someone did it by term. As you can see, even though they didn't use a category, that you cannot delete it. It will still be sitting out there because you've got grades in prior terms in that category. This is a warning. If you score based on percentages assigned to categories by grade period, you must have at least one grade in each category by the end of the term for every class using that scoring method, or the weighting system you will set up will not work correctly. For example, I'm looking here at the third term, and say the teacher uses classwork and tests and never puts a grade in accelerated reader. What's going to happen is that 10% is going to be weighted across the other two categories. So it may not look like it's calculating correctly, but it has. It's redistributing this 10%. If you're doing it for the year, you want to click and add and edit. You want to unselect all your categories and choose the ones you want to use and then hit Save. If you don't unselect, when you look at your gradebook and when a parent sees your gradebook, they're going to see all the categories whether they're used or not, which is very confusing on the parent side. Again, once you're completed weighting and you see that there's 100% of the categories used, you hit Save and you've finished your gradebook.